Hello, doing a quick recording here of Fortnite. We are playing on an i5 2400 paired with an RX 570 4GB. And yeah, we're going to be testing Fortnite here. These are the settings that we're currently playing on. View distance is on epic, shadows off, anti-aliasing off, textures low, effects low, and post-processing low. And yeah, as well, our FPS counter will be at the top right hand corner of the screen. As well, I have MSI Afterburner running, so there's also a FPS counter on the left hand corner of the screen. Um, yeah, and we were playing Team Rumble just to quickly test the system out here. And we are recording using Radeon Relive, which is built into the RX 570 graphics card, so that's handy. It allows you to game and record at the same time. Generally, I've found this system to play comfortably at about 100 FPS at low settings, and it can go higher or a little lower, but generally 100 is really solid and a smooth experience. Like obviously if you're playing solos and you're away from other players, you're only fighting one or two or something at a time, you will get higher frames, which is nice. So you might be like closer to 120, 150, but yeah, you can just keep an eye on that FPS counter and it'll give you an idea of exactly what you can expect. Just running around here, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. So yeah, we're above 100 FPS here, 120, 130, yeah. It's because we're away from other players at the moment. But yeah, details, everything, like, it's at 1080p resolution, so it all looks nice, even on the lowest settings. So that's a nice, I wouldn't say bonus, I just say it's just nice. Alright, just keep playing here. But yeah, the RX 570 handles most AAA titles at high settings, 60 frames per second comfortably. As well, when you crank the settings down, paired with this i5, you can get like 100 frames at least on like FPS shooters or esport titles like Dota, League of Legends, CS:GO, Rocket League. Here, let's see where that package is coming. Yeah, these are on all low settings currently. We can change them. If you want to see, we can change them to medium settings, leaving the epic view distance. I think that's one setting that should always be there, but everyone's got their own personal settings. So yeah, medium settings, you're introducing shadows now, so that will affect FPS. But it does definitely change the how graphics look. So obviously they look better because it's a higher tier of settings. Our FPS now is just under 100 now. As well, GPU utilization is close to 100%. We're in like 87, dipping down a bit. We are recording as well, so that's something to consider. So that will affect FPS a little bit. Well, looks like our delivery came in. Need to figure out where it landed. There we go. Just gonna grab this. Alrighty. Yeah, I think medium settings definitely gives the nicest visual quality as well. You're not sacrificing a lot in terms of frame rate. Yeah, it looks really nice. We can try high settings here. See how that affects it. High settings. Now, yeah, now we're at high settings. The details are all really nice. And it looks like we're still getting about, let me just double check. Yeah, we're still getting about 100 frames per second. It really depends where you are. Because a lot of the times the frame rate will be limited by the CPU. Like when you're looking to get higher FPS, like above 100, 150, it's generally going to be the CPU limiting it. But what that means is, like, if you're in a busy area and there's a lot to load, like, that will affect the FPS. That's why if you're playing like solos, duos, or squads, like, you have nothing really to worry about. Not that you'd worry, but you don't really have anything to be concerned with at all. Like, it's a really comfortable gaming experience, and you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing here. Whoops. And there's nothing. Like, you can put it to epic settings. It's not going to affect visual quality that much, but it will affect your performance. We can try it out here so you get an idea. Like, yeah, visual quality looks pretty much the same to me anyways. Obviously it's epic, so it's better, but it looks pretty much the same. But yeah, epic settings definitely starts taking a toll on the system more. Like, you're closer to that 60 FPS mark. 60 is really like, it's good, but it's not what you're gonna want when you're playing at, well, if you're trying to play competitively for fun. I'm happy with 60, but if you're trying to actually be good, then you'll probably need higher frames, which means you'll want to turn the settings down. And what we can do is, yeah, we'll just put them all to low. So now we can get a feel for it. This is what most people play on, these pro settings here, so get a feel for what kind of frame rate we can expect. And yeah, you can see there are a ton of players here loading. And that's loud. Yeah, we're comfortably above 60 FPS here in a very busy area. I'm not fast at building, but I can do it somewhat. Boom. These guys have DC'd, eh? Alrighty. You can see we're always maintaining above 60 frames per second average, which is nice. Boy. So yeah, we've been recording now for about 10 minutes. This should give you an idea of what you can expect for performance. It feels like they've optimized the game a lot better. Like, it's running really nice on the system. Oops. But yeah, it's like solo and duo, you can expect above 100 frames per second when you're just running around. Again, with the RX 570, it does give you the option to play games at like the higher settings and still enjoy above 60 frames per second on average, which is nice. So, and again, like the i5 2400 is still a very capable gaming card. Like it's not a high-end CPU, but it is perfect paired alongside this graphics card. And yeah, so again, it's the i5 2400 paired with the RX 570. And yeah, if you have any questions, definitely make sure to reach out. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can do something before we end. Alrighty, so we're gonna end the recording there, and yeah, the last settings we were playing on are right here, and yeah, hopefully this gives you an idea that yes, the second generation i5 2400 is still a very capable gaming CPU, especially paired alongside the Radeon RX 570. Thanks.